Here is a step-by-step guide on e-commerce platforms with headless architecture in 2024, tailored for beginners. What is headless architecture? Headless architecture is a type of architecture that separates the presentation layer from the business logic layer, allowing for greater flexibility and customization. In the context of e-commerce, this means that the front-end and back-end are decoupled, allowing for multiple front-ends to be used with a single back-end. Why choose headless architecture for e-commerce? Headless architecture offers several benefits for e-commerce platforms, including increased scalability, improved performance, and greater flexibility in terms of front-end development. Popular e-commerce platforms with headless architecture. Some popular e-commerce platforms that offer headless architecture include Shopify Plus, BigCommerce, Magento, WooCommerce, and SAP Commerce Cloud. Shopify Plus, a headless e-commerce solution. Shopify Plus is a headless e-commerce solution that allows developers to build custom storefronts using their own front-end technology. It offers a range of features, including API-first architecture, support for multiple payment gateways, and integrations with third-party services. BigCommerce, a headless e-commerce solution. BigCommerce is another popular e-commerce platform that offers headless architecture. It provides a range of features, including API-first architecture, support for multiple payment gateways, and integrations with third-party services. Magento, a headless e-commerce solution. Magento is a popular open-source e-commerce platform that offers headless architecture. It provides a range of features, including API-first architecture, support for multiple payment gateways, and integrations with third-party services. WooCommerce, a headless e-commerce solution. WooCommerce is a popular e-commerce plugin for WordPress that offers headless architecture. It provides a range of features, including API-first architecture, support for multiple payment gateways, and integrations with third-party services. SAP Commerce Cloud, a headless e-commerce solution. SAP Commerce Cloud is a comprehensive e-commerce platform that offers headless architecture. It provides a range of features, including API-first architecture, support for multiple payment gateways, and integrations with third-party services. Key features of headless e-commerce platforms. Some key features of headless e-commerce platforms include API-first architecture, support for multiple payment gateways, integrations with third-party services, customizable storefronts, and scalable and secure infrastructure. Benefits of using headless e-commerce platforms. Some benefits of using headless e-commerce platforms include increased flexibility and customization, improved performance and scalability, greater control over front-end development, and the ability to integrate with multiple third-party services. How to choose the right headless e-commerce platform. When choosing the right headless e-commerce platform, consider factors such as scalability and performance requirements, customization and integration needs, payment gateway, and checkout requirements, as well as security and compliance requirements. How to integrate third-party services with headless e-commerce platforms. Integrating third-party services with headless e-commerce platforms requires API keys and documentation. Follow the platform's documentation to integrate services such as payment gateways, shipping providers, and marketing automation tools. Best practices for front-end development on headless e-commerce platforms. Some best practices for front-end development on headless e-commerce platforms include using modern front-end frameworks such as React or Angular, implementing responsive design principles, optimizing images and code for performance, and using caching and content delivery networks, CDNs. Best practices for backend development on headless e-commerce platforms. Some best practices for backend development on headless e-commerce platforms include using modern backend frameworks such as Node.js or Net, implementing RESTful APIs and GraphQL APIs, using caching and load balancing techniques, and implementing security measures such as authentication and authorization. Conclusion. In conclusion, headless architecture is a powerful approach to e-commerce development that offers greater flexibility, customization, and scalability. By choosing the right headless e-commerce platform and following best practices for front-end and back-end development, you can build a successful and scalable e-commerce business.